Hi, this is Joël Meyer. Here is a big three-dimensional lily of the valley. To represent the little bell-shaped flowers of the lily of the valley, you need a neck carton. Start by separating the cells of a neck carton with big scissors. Then, even the edges of each cell with small scissors. To represent the edge of the little bells, take pinking shears and cut along the edge of each cell. The pinking shears will give a zigzag edge. Paint each cell in white on the inside and outside. If necessary, add a second coat. When you paint the cells with white paint, you are likely to have your fingers painted white as well. Let dry the bells completely and use this time to wash your hands. I chose to make a lily of the valley with 9 bells. That means that I will work with 9 cells of egg carton. Feel free to add more bells if you want. To form the pedicels, the small stems that attach the flowers to the main stem, you need metal stem wires. Depending on the size of the stem wires, you can easily create 3 pedicels with 1 piece of wire. So in my case, I will cut 3 stem wires in 3 to form 9 pedicels. Using pliers, bend one end of the stem wire and turn it around the pliers to form a small circle perpendicular to the stem. Proceed the same way for the other stems. The small circle at the end of the stem will allow you to fasten the flower to the stem. Take all the stems in one hand, with all the circles aligned on one side, and bend the stem wires to give them the shape of pedicels of a lily of the valley. To attach the stem wires to the bells, take a pair of small sharp scissors and make a small hole in the bottom of the egg carton cell. Next, slide a stem wire through the hole in the bottom of the cell. The circle of wire must end up at the bottom of the cell. Glue the small metal circle on the bottom of the egg carton cell with hot glue. Let cool until the stem doesn't move anymore. Repeat the same steps for all the flowers. To hide the small metal circles inside the flowers, add 1 or 2 coats of white paint. When the white paint is dry, you can add yellow dots with the back of a brush to represent the stamens. To represent the main stem of the lily of the valley, I decided to use a thin dowel rod. To paint the stem green, I propose a simple and effective technique. Take a sheet of paper towel, put some green paint on it, then rub the wooden dowel with the paper towel until the dowel is all green. Let dry. To better match the actual green of the lily of the valley, I decided to wrap the pedicels with green masking tape. I cut the tape lengthwise to make it easier to handle, especially in the curved part of the pedicels. Tie the bells to the main stem using the same green tape. Attach the first bell at the top of the main stem, wrapping the green tape around both the wooden stem and the pedicels of the first bell. Proceed the same way all along the stem by introducing the bells one after the other to form the lily of the valley. Try as much as possible to place the bells in alternate direction. Lilies of the valley have long leaves. To make 2 leaves, take a large sheet of green construction paper and fold the paper in half lengthwise. And then fold it in 2 again to get 4 layers of paper. On one side, draw half a leaf. The straight edge should be on the side of the fold in the sheet of paper. Cut along the line you have drawn with big scissors. When you are finished cutting, you should have 2 complete leaves. Place the 2 leaves on either side of the main stem of the lily of the valley. You can wrap the base with tissue paper and ribbon to make a nicer presentation. To print the document with the step-by-step instructions, click on the link below the video.